everybody, let's go ahead and do this energy update for love. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I want to check out what's going on with love because we know the soulmate cycle is resetting. We know that it'll start all over in January. So let's kind of keep up to date with what's going on so we know if some of those wishes will come true. Okay? I know lots of people are waiting for communication. They're waiting for their lovers. They're waiting for apologies. They're waiting for multiple things. So what we're going to do, this is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person. Remember, the energies can be reversed, so assign the rules as you please. If the reading does not resonate with you, just stick around because there might be something in it that you need to hear. If your angels and guides brought you here, there's something. You take what resonates with you and leave all the rest. These messages are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you're brought to this reading and this channel because energy is fluid, so there may be something in it for you. During this reading and all of my readings, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. If you're wanting to know about the Thanksgiving energy update that I just did a second ago, it is on the screen right above me. And also, I'll have suggested videos at the end. I am doing personal readings, so check out the link in my description box below for my website. If you like this video or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. I want to thank all the people who've already subscribed. You are my soul tribe, and I'm so happy to help you. And I want to thank all the people who are new here and checking out my channel. I appreciate that, and hopefully you're my soul tribe too. Remember that if it doesn't resonate with you, don't do a thumbs down because that attaches you negatively to the reader and attaches you negatively to the channel and negatively to the card. So if you like the reading and you want it to work for you, do a thumbs up. You can do a thumbs down all you want. I just want you to know what you're doing energetically. So be careful. When I go to readers and they don't resonate with me, I don't attach myself at all. I click out and I move on to the next reader. But if I do like a reader, I like, share, subscribe, comment. I try to get if they have comments on. A lot of readers don't. A lot of really good readers will not have comments on. I try to attach myself to that energy as much as possible because I want them to be able to read my energy. And the more I come and watch their videos, the more they're connected in with my energy. Okay? So I want to thank the people who have donated and clicked the links in my description box and got personal readings from me, watched ads that are associated with my videos, watched my videos multiple times. If you have not yet subscribed and you like to support this channel, then please take a second to do so. All right, guys, I am excited to look at love. I want to see what's going on. I'm going to do a full cross because I want to feel this soulmate cycle. I want to see what is going on. I have so many people wondering about this. Well, there he is. There's the Emperor. This is beautiful. I can't wait to read this for you already. It looks great. Yes, I see the question. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you all of these cards, so you don't have to worry. I'm just going to lay them out so I can see them and feel it and then really understand what's going on here. So we don't have the Eight of Wands yet, which is communication. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on that divine communication to come in. Let's see if we feel it anywhere else, though, okay? So here's the thing. Someone did not recognize the gift. That was you. And did not recognize how powerful this connection was. They may have liked you and been attracted to you and thought that you were really awesome and amazing, and maybe they dreamt about being with you, but they didn't know the gift that you were. They had no idea how special you were comparatively. They have tried to find you in other people and they can't find you. They have looked high and low for someone like you. They have compared every single person they've ever been with to you. And nobody compares to you. And so they're seeing this as this isn't a normal connection. This is a higher connection. Whether they use the word soulmate or twin flame or anything like that, whether they do that doesn't matter because they feel it. They see you in their dreams. They see you everywhere. And because of your connection is on a higher realm and you have done so much work getting your self-confidence and gaining your self-worth, and you've done a lot of spiritual work yourself, every time you do well spiritually, they do well spiritually. You are connected. So as you're working on your self-worth, they can feel it in their own self-worth. They're getting stronger. And this connection has made them really want to work hard. And now they're at the point where they can see how much difference their life is because you're in it. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, if I would have never met my soulmate, if I would have never met him or her, whoever we're speaking to right now, I wouldn't be this person today. I wouldn't have seen all of the devil energy around me. I would have just thought this was life and continued living in this way and not knowing that there was anything different. But you came along and all you did was show this person what love really was. You showed him what being a partner in life is really like, what it's really like to be in love, what it's really like to feel loved, what it's really like to have the spark inside your body. And all they can think about was, I want to be with that person. I want to marry you. You know, I want to be stronger committed to you. For those people who are already married or whatever the situation is, they just want to be, they just want to be really committed to you. They don't care how you're in their life anymore. They just want you in their life. Like, any way possible. If I can't have you a lover, I want you as a friend. But I want you as a close friend. Like, I want to keep a close eye on you. I want to keep a close connection with you. Because if ever that door opens, I want to be next. That's what they're saying. Like, because I totally screwed up the first time you were in my life, or I totally screwed up what we had, and I'm not going to do that again, you know? Okay. So the major theme from now until, or, you know, when the energy actually starts to work for you, is it's all about now it's working on the Emperor. So the divine masculine, okay? And the divine feminine, for those of you who are on this journey, the divine feminine, whether you're a boy or girl, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what body you're in. The divine feminine has already found their self-worth. They have done a whole year of working on their subconscious, working on their inner beauty, nurturing themselves, bringing in abundance, working on those creative blocks, and becoming more independent. And like I said before, the more that the divine feminine does that, the divine masculine feels they need to. They need to rise up. I gotta rise up. I feel this inside. It's strong. They're very clairsentient feelings. Like, it's super strong. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I've got to do this. So the divine masculine has had to lay down some of their subconscious thoughts. They had to lay down a lot of their burdens. They had to meditate and contemplate and become themselves again, because they lost themselves for a while. You know, they were stuck in the devil energy. They thought devil was all there was, and they didn't know that there could be, they didn't believe in love. You know, fair enough. There was a time I didn't believe in love either. I was just like, I guess this is what adults do. They just do life, and then they work as hard as they can to become rich. You know, I didn't know what we were supposed to be doing, because when I was younger, it was all about love. I didn't care about money. I didn't care about nothing. I was like, we can live in a shack. I don't care. I was so just into love, you know, and then I got really hurt, and then I was like, well, screw that. I don't want to do that anymore. That hurt a lot. So then I went to Pentacles. You know, I was like, no, it must be success. That's where it is. Success is in what you do and what you do for others. And I didn't believe in love anymore because I got hurt too many times. And that's where the divine masculine is. Divine masculine, whether you're male or female, got hurt too many times. They didn't even know love was real, dude. They thought it was just some kind of fantasy that people, like, they felt like they were in love a couple times, then it always went to crap. So then they're like, oh, all right, I guess we're all just supposed to try to become millionaires. That's what life is. No, that's not what life is. Anyway, so the question is about how much longer? The question is how much longer? That's your question. How much longer for the divine masculine before they're done like a Thanksgiving turkey, right? Done. That's what people always say for the Nine of Swords. How much more? How much longer is the question. Are they going to have the courage to come forward is the question. Have I really influenced this person? Do they know that I'm a compassionate person? Are they gaining their inner strength to come forward? Like, do they still have self-doubt? Right? Are they going to be willing to be vulnerable and have raw emotion? Have they learned their lesson about vulnerability and raw emotion? So very interesting. And your hopes and fears around that is, are they going to make the right choice? Do they see me? Do they know me? Have they felt our connection? Can they see through the illusion? Do they have the purpose that I should be in their life? Those are kind of the hopes and fears and the questions that are around that Strength card. Awesome energy is coming towards this connection. I'm so excited. It is the Ten of Cups, which means the wishes are fulfilled. The inner happiness is there. There's the answer to your question. Do they know that they can have inner happiness? Yes, they do. They do because of you, because they have watched you, they have learned from you. Now you're their dream come true. They've been asking God for something or someone like you, and there you are. You just scared them when you came in because they weren't ready for it. And they knew on a soul level that they were going to have to be vulnerable and become raw again. And they're like, oh no, been there, done that, don't want to do it again. That wasn't fun on any level. It wasn't right on any level, and I'm not doing it. So, they've had shattered dreams and broken family and disputes. That's what they know. So for you were like a breath of fresh air. It was kind of a shock to the system. But now they're ready. That 10 of Cups means they're ready and they're coming towards you to let you know that they are ready. I'm ready. Look at me. They're proud of all the work they did. They never thought that they'd be able to get rid of some of the pain that they got rid of. But because of you, they were able to. And because of you, they saw the light. And because of you, they see happiness. And because of you, they have something to live for. Like really live for. They have a reason to be here and continue on. You're feeling amazing. Well, definitely. And here's the thing. Don't wait for the energy to come in to feel amazing. Feel amazing today. Because the better you feel, the quicker that energy says you're ready. The more you're trying to push against the energy, the longer it's going to take. Because this person feels just as good as you do. Now we have the divine feminine and divine masculine. They're feeling so good about themselves. Why? Because of you. Who opened their eyes? You did. Who showed them the way and had no fear? You did. It was scary to step out, for you to step out and show people how to do what they need to do. And this person did it. You've been waiting your whole life for people to actually listen to you and do what do what you're telling them to do. And this person actually did it. And they're grateful for you. And they want to come to you. They want to share their good news with you. They do. They're ready. All right. So the outcome of this 0 to 3 months from now is you guys are going to be able to put down a lot of burdens that have to do with this relationship. You're going to feel so good about it. So good about it. Don't be alarmed or don't be taken back if the person is protective or if you decide that you need to protect yourself. Both of you guys have been through a lot of devil energy. So you just got to be compassionate and understanding. And hopefully, you guys can learn from each other about how to respond in a healthy way to someone that is a bit protective over themselves, okay? I mean, fair enough, rightly so, right? That this person should feel that way, that you should feel that way. Especially if the relationship ended on bad terms. you know, or if they had things in their life that went wrong or bad, or so did you. And yeah, the hardest part is not to allow the other things that have happened to you from other people into this relationship. This is not the relationship to do that with, you know. You do that on your own. You go release that stuff on your own. You don't throw it at this person. I don't think that you will, and I don't think that they will. I think you guys are a lot more mature than you were when you were younger. All right, the overall energy 3 to 6 months from now is the Queen of Wands. This is going to be very reliable connection, very affectionate. Both of you guys are going to care very deeply for each other. And you're going to learn how to take care of yourself more, your body, your money, everything, because of this person, because of the relationship. Okay? You're going to plan for the future. And it's going to make you feel like you should take one hand off of one pole and bring it over to the other. Like there's a lot of planning. There's some movement in the Two of Wands, which is just like making decisions and kind of moving in a different direction because you see things a lot differently and a lot clearer. So that's good. And around that is a reconciliation and making amends of the past resentment. So that's where all the burdens are going to be going down and all the stuff that you guys are going to be learning from each other. There's some questions that I didn't have answered just yet, so let's go ahead and do that. I want to get a bit of a story and just see where we are in this relationship. I like that we did all of that, but I kind of want to know, like, what is holding them back? Like, is there anything holding them back? Is there anything that you need to do? I have some questions like that, okay? So the first question is there anything holding them back? Like, what's holding them back? And what do you need to do? Those are really important questions. So let's see if we can get those answered. Okay, so the fact that they left you out in the cold is that they felt like they did you dirty, you know, and they've always felt guilty about it. It's just, I don't think that they knew how to fix it, or they just didn't know a why. Why fix it? Like, the why is so important. And I think the reason why they're coming now is they have a why. They didn't have one before. They're like, well, what would be the purpose so this person can hurt me? No, I'll leave them before they hurt me. You know? And but now they have a why because they're like, oh my gosh, this person isn't like any other person. This is a diamond in the rough. You know, it's Aladdin. Just kidding. They see you as their wish fulfilled. That's why. So that was what was holding them back, but now they're coming forward. There was a lot of anxiety around that, having to admit to someone and, you know, bring their cup of love to someone that they left out in the cold, you know, like, ooh, sorry, like, what do you say, you know, like, hey, remember when I told you to go F off? Yeah, well, I was kidding. I didn't really mean that. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, so they had to a lot of emotionally process some of that. You know, the fact that they were a DICK. You know, they had to be like, you know, yeah, they had to process that. They had to go out in the mountains and say they're sorry a bunch of times until they got the right words, you know. And then they wanted to bring their cup of love to you. So that's, you know, it's just a difficult thing to do. Let's grab these back. The next question is what does the person waiting? So the divine feminine in most cases. What does the divine feminine need to do while they're waiting? What should they do? We already know you're not supposed to reach out. It's not your lesson. That person's got to learn to be vulnerable. They got to learn that they can't always have it their way, the equal give and take. You got to recognize betrayal and red flags. That's what you got to do, because the person may try to come in a different way than they really need to. And you got to be able to hold someone accountable in a loving way. You know, like, I love you, and the way that this is happening isn't going to be good for either one of us. You know what I mean? Like, what I need is this. I need an actual apology from you. You know what I mean? Like, you coming in and not saying you're sorry at all, that, you know, hold on. All right, I told my kids to be quiet, but you know, they probably won't. So you got to recognize the betrayal that happened. You got to deal with that on your own. The deception, the fact that, you know that they, or that you felt really deeply that they loved you, but they didn't ever say anything to you, and how that made you feel like you were crazy. You know, the secrets. You got to deal with how you feel about secrets, because this person may or may not tell you everything right away. More than likely they won't, because they're still, like, even though they feel it on a 5D, they've got to see things in the 3D reality before they feel confident enough to really, really share stuff, okay? Know your truth. Know that the hard work that you have done is starting to pay off. And rely on your own intelligence. Be alert to what's happening. Don't just be blindsided when someone comes in. Make sure that they're being responsible with your feelings, because you're the angel. They've let the devil get away with everything, and you're the angel, and you should be treated like an angel, because that's who you are. You ever see like shows where the angel's just depicted as a the word I can't say on here, but just like a weak, like, simpleton, you know, I don't know how to explain it. They're giving me a different word. I can't say that one online or on here, but and you look at him and you're like, the devil seems like so strong, and the angel's like, oh, it's so, you know, and you're like, dude, why do they have to depict the angel that way? Why can't the angel be really strong and like punch the devil in the face? You know what I mean? Know that you are the gift. You are the gift to this person, and stand strong in your convictions, okay? You are the Ace of Pentacles. You are the new beginning. You are the light. You are the new beginning, and stand strong in that. If they want to be happy, they know coming to you is the way. So you show that you're the way. Like, yeah, I am the way. And you know what I mean? You don't throw anything at me. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know. All right, let's see. Another question is, when the conversation happens, how much should the divine feminine divulge in this conversation? Should they take it really, really slow? And, you know, is one part of the divine feminine's like, well, this person runs all the time, I should just tell them that I love them right away. You know, and the other one is that they're my soulmate and I love them and da-da-da-da, right? And that's the 5D level. But yeah, I'm tongue-tied already, right? Like, I don't know what to say. You should talk about how happy they make you. You should talk about that you have done a lot of healing and a lot of work, and that you let bygones be bygones, and that was the past, and you don't hold anything against them. Now, you're not saying that you can continue to be a jerk to me and I'm just going to be okay with it. No, but I'll let it slide, you know, what happened, because neither one of us knew. I get that. But an apology, I would like to hear an apology, though, you know. Stand your ground. Ask for that apology. You know, I believe that I've given you an apology, and I'll give you apologies all day long. But if you can't give me an apology, then I don't think that we can have a relationship, because that's a red flag for me. If you can't hold accountability and say what you know in your heart, if you can't be that vulnerable with me, then we can't do this. But if you really want to be with me, then you should tell me what's in your heart. I like that. Talk about how you manifested this. Talk about how you did a lot of energy work to make this relationship go on. Have some great talks. Ask them if they want to go for a walk with you, just you and them, and talk. Let's just talk. Let's just be together. Enjoy it, because this is going to be joyful. These are all beautiful cards. So look at this. Talk about your happiness. Tell them how you worked hard and you laid a lot of things down, and you're going to let bygones be bygones. But you expect an apology first before you can do that. So if they can't come to you and tell you the things that they are accountable for, then you won't be able to do that, because what you're manifesting with this person is something very beautiful with lots of communication, vulnerable, raw emotion communication, the thing that they really like. they really like, they just don't do it because they've had so many bad experiences, but they do like it. So let's do that. You know, let's do it. No, I'm just kidding. And then because that's where the happiness is. That's you, them, and the person in heaven celebrating with this connection, celebrating with this. Okay. Well, I think that was a really good reading. Let me see if there is anything else that we need to do. Let's do some divine masculine thoughts and divine feminine thoughts. We'll do the white and the black cards, okay? Let's do the divine feminine, what they're thinking about their lover right now. And then we'll do the divine masculine. And then I'll go cut these videos up and see if we can get them out before tomorrow. Okay. All right, so my love for you is without bound. So that's how strong this is. You are my muse, so you're the one that keeps them going some days when they feel like not wanting to do anything. And I constantly feel you running through my veins. I believe you. Okay, so when divine masculine, when you come in and you tell them stuff, the divine feminine is going to believe you. All right, let's look at what the divine masculine thinks about their divine feminine. And I have kids running upstairs even though I told them to stop, but they're like super young, so I doubt they're going to stop. So you'll just have to be okay with it if you want to hear what the divine masculine is saying to the divine feminine. All right, so it's like we share the same mind and heart. Oh, that's awesome. I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. Yeah, but you're going to be okay, divine masculine. You've already made the decision to come forward anyway, so you'll be all right. Things aren't always as they seem. Yeah, never. They never are. I didn't fall in love with you because I have always loved you and always will. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. So you see how deep this is. You're the only one that understands me on such a deep level. See, they do really want to have those connected conversations with you. That is their lesson to help them get that raw emotion again, get vulnerable again, get in that spot again. Because they're very beautiful in that place. But that place is very hurtful because they've been hurt in that place too many times. So, all right. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And right on the screen is the 1111 reading, the portal reading, I think. I don't know. Right here is on the screen is what I suggest. All right, you guys, have a great night. Bye.